Once upon a time, deep in a dark forest, lived a poor but kind-hearted huntsman. He owned little more than his cottage and his bow, yet his heart was rich with goodness. One day, as he walked along a woodland path, he saw an old woman, bent with age, struggling to climb from a deep well where she had dropped her water cup. Without hesitation, the huntsman rushed to help. He pulled her safely out and even fetched her cup from the water below. The old woman smiled, her eyes sparkling like starlight. "You are kinder than many wealthy men," she said. "For your goodness, I will give you a secret. Follow the forest path until you find a rotting hut. There, two great birds will steal a dove. Wait until they fly away, then search the hut. Inside, you will find a magic cloak and a bird's heart. These will bring you fortune." The huntsman thanked her and set off. Just as she had said, he found the hut, saw two fierce birds steal a dove, and when they left, he entered. On a dusty table lay an old cloak and a small pouch holding the heart of a bird. Curious, he put on the cloak and whispered, "Take me home." In an instant, he was back in his cottage. Beneath his pillow, he placed the bird's heart, and in the morning, piles of golden coins glimmered where it had lain. So the poor huntsman became rich, not through greed, but through kindness. Yet wealth stirred in him a longing for adventure. With his magic cloak, he traveled from town to town, sharing his gold generously. At last, he arrived at a grand castle, where everyone loved him for his open hand and cheerful spirit. But among those who noticed him were a wicked witch and her beautiful niece. They wondered where his riches came from, for he neither traded nor worked. They invited him to a feast. Flattered by the niece's smiles, the huntsman revealed his secret, the cloak and the bird's heart. That night, while he slept, the niece crept in and stole the heart. Soon after, she tricked him into traveling with her on the cloak to a rocky mountain where giants lived. While he slept, she stole the cloak as well, leaving him helpless. The giants found him and planned to eat him, but the huntsman begged for mercy, offering to work instead. They agreed, and he toiled for them, gathering wood and laboring long days. One evening, while sitting on a high peak, he saw a strange cloud descend. It carried him away to a magical garden where two kinds of lettuce grew. One turned him into a donkey, the other restored his human form. Cleverly, he gathered much of both and returned. Disguised as a donkey, he entered the castle kitchen, where a maid tasted the wrong lettuce and instantly became a donkey herself. Soon, he served the same to the witch and her niece, turning them into donkeys as well. He drove them to the mill to work, as they had once tricked him. But the young woman wept bitterly, her donkey eyes full of sorrow. She confessed that she had acted under her aunt's wicked spell and begged for forgiveness. The huntsman's heart softened. He gave her the second lettuce, restoring her to her true self. With tears of repentance, she swore her love and loyalty. The huntsman forgave her, and in time they were married. The wicked witch and the maid were banished far away, and peace returned. The huntsman and his wife lived happily ever after, never forgetting that kindness brings blessings, while greed and deceit lead only to misery.